Partners are supposed to love and take care of each other. But some vile individuals choose to terrorize their significant others instead. But what happens when the law catches up with abusive individuals, putting them in their place? Here are the times cops confronted abusive partners once and for all. Case 1.
I'm gonna have your head on a platter.
From a 0 to 100 real quick, why is this woman threatening to behead her own husband? But let's take a look at this case first. On October 16, 2023, officers were called to a domestic drama that sounded like a soap opera. The husband, later identified as Adam Queen, caught his wife cheating and things escalated fast. When the officers arrived, they're met with the husband at the front door of the house. But the officers quickly realized that the situation was a lot more serious than they expected.
Typical things we ask.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
You mind if I pat you down?
No, buddy.
Alright, you want? What's your name? Adam Queen. I don't know if we've met before or not.
No, we absolutely haven't.
Alright. So what's going on today?
I caught my wife cheating on me. I came to confront her about it, and she just wouldn't say nothing to me. So I started screaming at her at the top of my lungs. She still wouldn't say nothing. We're going to go ahead and call the cops or whatever. My mom was standing there.
Okay.
When asked if he has any weapons, the man casually says no, and the officer gives him a quick pat-down. This guy seems pretty laid back, recounting how he caught his wife cheating and started shouting. But things aren't as simple as they seem.
I'm okay. I'll be out with the Adam Queen subject.
She's did this to me like 6 times. Every
3237.
Yeah.
Every time she calls the cops and says something, I don't know if she'll do this time.
Okay.
But I'm waiting. Just like every other time before I've waited.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So is this your wife and 2 uncles in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You can,
Did they? Yeah, I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
Did they witness what happened, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was super loud. I was screaming.
Yeah. You just caught her cheating.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. Is there any kids in the house?
No, I wasn't even doing that. How you doing, buddy?
Okay.
Adam tries to play it cool, painting himself as the good husband who stepped out when his wife made the call against him, making it sound like this wasn't the first time his wife had called the cops against him. The officers feel sorry for him, sympathizing with his distress over his wife's cheating, but their sympathy is about to take a sharp turn.
What happened today?
Honestly, I don't know. I was at work today. He hasn't been able to find work. He asked to come back to work where I work at. My boss said no.
Okay.
And so I told him that, and it set him off. And then he started accusing me of sleeping with people at work. And then it just kept getting, and I know he's been drinking.
The officer steps inside the house to find the woman hysterical on the couch. Right then, it becomes clear that this isn't as simple as the husband had claimed. The woman explains that Adam snapped after failing to get a job at her workplace and accused her of cheating out of sheer frustration. But what she reveals next quickly makes the officer realize that Adam had left out some crucial and jaw-dropping details.
Did he put hands on you?
Yes.
What did he do? Did he slap you or grab you or what?
He came in the door and started screaming at me. He took my keys and my phone outside, threw my keys outside, came back in. Started headbutting me in the face. Then I got up and he grabbed me by my hair and dragged me back to the couch. Started grabbing by my throat,
Can you look up for me?
started choking me. And then I was trying to push him off because I couldn't breathe, and he bit me on the hand.
Okay.
When asked if her husband had been physically violent, the woman says yes, explaining that he not only hit her, but also dragged her by her hair and bit her hand, on top of attempting to choke her. The officer takes one look at the marks on the poor girl's body and pieces together the whole story. But just then, when they think it couldn't get any worse, the wife's next revelation proves them wrong.
Do you know if he's ever been in trouble before for domestic violence?
Yeah, he has.
He has?
From his ex-wife.
Okay.
And we just got back from Arizona, and he did this to me in Arizona, And I didn't press charges. That was the first time in Arizona.
Is he on probation or anything like that? No.
The visibly shaken woman tells the officers that this isn't the first time. Adam has a history of domestic violence with his ex-wife. She also reveals that Adam's been physically abusive during their recent trip to Arizona, but she chose not to press charges. Disgusted but aware of the whole story, it's now up to the officers to make a decision.
All right, Mr. Queen, go ahead, turn around. Put your hands on your back.
Oh my f***ing God.
Well, that's what court's for, all right? So,
all right, let me put my vape back.
Opportunity to be heard, and you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Are you on probation or anything?
No, man. Can
you take meds or anything?
Wow.
The officers step outside and immediately arrest Adam without any additional question. With the visible evidence of marks on the victim's body, there was little that could get him out of the hole that he dug himself. Adam doesn't seem overly defensive about his arrest, but then says something to the officers that removes any shred of doubt about his guilt.
Ow. Like, what am I under arrest for?
You're under arrest for domestic violence.
Oh my God, man.
Relax.
What do you mean, relax? Like, she's got her cheating on me. I didn't domestically violent her. This guy just told me I got cuts on my face. What do you mean?
I asked him about the mark on his face. He said his dog got scratched him out of the face, so if he tries to say something about that.
He told me he didn't get physical.
As the officers inform Adam that he's being arrested for domestic violence, he denies it and claims he's the one with scratches on his face, which he later blames his dog for. The audacity that he would leave the woman mentally and physically distressed and then pretend to be the victim leaves the officers stunned. With Adam finally in handcuffs, the officers are left with one final task.
Okay, so I'm going to take a series of pictures. I'm going to take an overall, and then I'm going to zoom in on your injuries, okay? Okay. The flash is on, so just so you know. So there's one on your forehead here. I'm going to get that. If you would just look straight there. Yep. Okay. Cheeks are red. Were you just rubbing because you're crying, or did he get you too?
Yeah, he had rubbed me in the right cheek.
Okay, I got you. Can you pull your hair just a little? That's good there. If you would just look straight up, I want to see if you have anything. A little bit. I'm going to get that too. That'll bruise up probably. So when that, yeah. Do you have any on your hands?
Yeah, here and here.
Okay. Just like that. Yep.
The officers step back inside and proceed to take pictures of the wife's face, neck, and hands. The officers try to be as professional as possible, but even they can't help but feel sorry for the distressed woman who tries her best to remain composed. With all the evidence they needed, the officers took Adam back to the station and charged him with domestic violence. Case 2. Back to the husband beheader. On March 1st, 2023, officers responded to a domestic battery call. When they arrived at the scene, the air crackled with tension, with a couple engaged in a heated argument. Seeing the gravity of the situation, the officers knew they were in for a challenging case, but nothing could have prepared them for what came next.
Mindy, stop. Stay back there, stop.
Why are you yelling
Stop.
at me?
Go back there like I just said.
Why are you yelling at me?
Go back there now.
I'll step back.
As the officers arrive at the scene, the wife, 44-year-old Mindy, is already in a rage, furiously confronting her husband. The officers immediately separate the two and try to get their statements, but something tells them this isn't their typical domestic battery case.
What's the problem today?
Wouldn't take me to the damn store before he went to work. I've been asking this forever to take me to the store. That's it.
She wants me to take her to Walgreens to get a glucose monitor, so you have to have a prescription for that. Turn this way so she can hear. I'm sorry. It's upside down, but...
When an officer asks Mindy what happened, she claims her husband refused to take her to the store, sparking the argument. The husband somewhat agrees, but then he shows him the video proof of the altercation, which sends a chill down the officer's spine.
I'm coming for you. I want all of you for up my life with our children. I'm gonna have your head on a platter in my mind. That's the vengeance, God, I want for that standing in my house that I took care of on my deathbed. Make sure y'all put 2 pairs of pants on. with you. Then he can just take the one off. Get out this shit. Ah, this is the shit he wants. He'd rather the objects.
Stop!
Wait, stop! Oh, wait, stop! What? Ah, get away from me! Oh, your face.
Don't touch the car.
Good thing you backed away from me.
I didn't back away from you.
Yes, you did.
In the video, Mindy is seen standing in the driveway, verbally threatening and abusing her husband, declaring that she'll have his head on the platter. She then proceeds to damage his car and knocks the phone out of his hand as he comes to stop her. Safe to say that things are not looking good for the wife.
Constantly is badgering me in any other way that he can.
Did you guys get into any kind of physical altercation today?
As long as he don't step to me, it's cool.
Do
I
what?
hit the car. As long as he doesn't step to me, it's fine. When he comes at me, then he comes at me. I don't want that phone in my face recording me. He's been showing my kids different recordings. And I know that because then when I see them, they're doing the shit I've been doing. Making the faces I was making. I'm not a complete dumb sorry, no one curse use. I'm not a complete dumb person, okay? I got mental issues, but it's because my brain, I just can't put, and then the phone works, and then it doesn't work, and then I can't get no one to call me back.
As in any domestic case where the perpetrators can be hostile even with the police, Mandy was no exception. She accused the husband of torturing her and denied they got into any physical altercation. She throws around incoherent statements. The officers have a hard time understanding, but the husband's next revelation makes things crystal clear.
At night, I'm afraid for my life. I spend the whole time in the basement. So that's, at this point, that's why I'm going to add myself to the protective order. Okay. That way I can stay here.
I don't need nothing. I'm gonna take the locks off the door. I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him, and I don't like him. When I got home from the hospital, he put his hands in here on me to get me. Yeah, he's been living in a basement for 6 months. You see it, right?
What's that happen?
He comes in and out. He's living in the basement. This is not good. I want a protection order to keep him out of my home, sir.
The husband reveals that he fears for his life, because of which he stays in the basement and plans to request a protective order. Mindy, trying to twist the situation, claims she needs the protective order against him instead, but fails to provide a proper reason. The officers see right through her act and are now left with an important decision to make.
All right, Minnie, so
Yes,
go ahead
sir.
and turn around and put your hands on the car for me, okay?
No, why?
Put the hands
you
on the car.
didn't tell me why.
You're under arrest for domestic violence. Turn around.
For what? No.
Turn around.
Ah!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now.
Don't hurt me, please. Don't hurt me. Please, I don't want to bite you. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I knew you were going to take me. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, sir. Ow! Ah!
What? Just try to put me.
No, I'm not. You liar.
Now you're getting more charges.
No, I'm not. I know.
Resisting arrest.
God bless you, sir. I love you.
The officers decide to arrest her, but just as they approach her with handcuffs on, Mindy puts up a huge fight. She throws verbal insults at the officers, accusing them of hurting her. But even after the officers successfully put the cuffs on her, her wild behavior continues.
What are you doing? Stand up. Stand up.
I'm not hurting.
Spit the grass out.
Why?
Because it's disgusting. Spit the grass out, Minnie.
I take it out.
Spit the grass out.
I take it out. I won't bite you.
Thanks. You want to get more charges? Like a good promise.
That's why. Oh.
Spit the grass out. Let's go.
I hate my husband. Please help me.
Spit the grass out. Come on, let's go. Spit it out.
No, I hate my husband. Ow.
While on the ground, Mindy starts eating grass. Literally, the officers tell her to spit it out before putting her in the car, but she behaves like a toddler, crying and wailing that she doesn't want to. The stunned officers manage to get her in the car, believing the worst is behind them. But the husband's next revelation leaves them speechless.
And then I haven't seen them since then. And you have full custody? I've got custody, yeah. They were staying with her so I could take care of Mindy. I'm no longer able to take care of Mindy because of the way she is. She said she's gonna take me to court for the kids, and I'm not allowed to see the kids until we go to court.
Do you mind calling her so I can talk to her?
If she'll answer. I don't want either of you seeing the kid until court. They're trying to get comfortable, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, we have to figure out school because now I've got their physicals. Now they can start. She said, not going to happen. Take me to court.
The husband discloses that while he was taking care of Mindy, his mother-in-law took their kids and now refuses to let him see them. He shows proof in the form of text messages, after which the officers call the mother-in-law to sort the situation out, but it's safe to say that the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
I'm sorry, you guys. He doesn't want us on his property, and they took Mindy to jail for domestic violence.
Of course, she played right into his hands because she's an addict. He's got her on opioids and had her on opioids, and we didn't even know about it he didn't even tell us until like a year and a half ago. He hid her addiction so he could control her because she wants a divorce from him, and he was not going to let her go. And I'll tell you something else too. I know he's got an insurance policy too. He's waiting for her to die. She's probably weighs 85 pounds, and I just had her at Claremont County, Greater Cincinnati Behavior Center just the other day, and I think she weighed 85 pounds with her clothes on.
As she steps out of the car, the mother-in-law immediately starts blaming the husband for her daughter's arrest, accusing him of planning the whole thing and causing her opioid addiction. Due to lack of solid evidence, the officers remain unconvinced.
Will you read that?
Yeah, I want to know what my charges are that he's bringing against me, sir.
Okay, I'm going to read them. You just got to listen, okay?
Hey, I'm trying.
All right. Mr. Lawton stated he's afraid that Miss Lawton will act upon this comment.
Get him out of my house.
Given their history.
Get out of my house.
Back at the station, Mindy's erratic behavior continues as the officers try to read her the court's order. But her act gets her nowhere, and the 44-year-old is eventually charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. Case 3.
Stop touching me!
It looks like this woman isn't just a boyfriend beater, she's an officer beater as well. But on to this next case first. On August 20th, 2022, officers responded to a call regarding a domestic disturbance. When they arrived, the victim recounted that her boyfriend had attempted to strike her during an argument, which led her mother to contact the police.
Did you see it escalate?
No.
Because he just called me asking if I called the cops on him.
So we got a call. You and the girl were having issues?
At their arrival, the girl, Amy, asks the officers if they saw an Escalade outside, which belonged to her boyfriend, suspecting he might also be at the scene. The officers respond in negative, after which Amy starts explaining that he had attempted to hit her due to the false suspicion that she was talking to someone else on the phone. Just as the girl finishes explaining, someone pulls up in the driveway.
What's going on?
No.
That's why I'm under arrest?
No. I'm just investigating a possible domestic.
Okay, I'd rather not talk to you.
To the officer's surprise, it is the boyfriend. They start interrogating him as soon as he steps out of his vehicle. Confused, the man refuses to share his part of the story and tells them to talk to his lawyer. The police officers are now drawn into more suspicion.
Just this way, I'd just rather not talk about it because I'm just.
Well, I have to investigate. So
am I under arrest, sir?
No.
Can I go inside, please?
No, you cannot go inside.
Am I under arrest?
No, you're not under arrest. But I have to investigate what's going on first.
I can give you my information and
Okay.
What the hell? No, this is my home. She's not allowed in my home. Hey, what the?
Listen to me.
Hey.
If you don't listen to me, I'm gonna detain you for a minute until you figure this out. You got it? What do you want to do?
She's not allowed in my home.
What do you
She's
want
not allowed. Wait, first of all, she needs to get out of my home.
Okay. Put your hand behind your back. No. Put your hand behind your back.
Allowed in my home.
Okay.
She needs to get out of my home.
Back.
Hey.
Don't move.
Hey,
Drop your keys.
Hey, dude,
Stop
what
moving.
are you doing?
Stop moving.
I'm not under arrest.
Now you're resisting.
I have not committed a crime. Baby, tell me to stop. Hey.
The man sees his girlfriend's mother and realizes something is wrong. He then refuses to answer the questions, to which the police officers left with no choice but to handcuff him, all while he continues to distance himself and avoids answering them. The situation begins to flare up.
What the? What's wrong? No.
Amy, dog! Amy! Amy, what are you doing this for?
Lay flat.
You keeping on my house, G?
Lay flat.
Hey, Manny.
Lay flat.
Hey, Manny. Manny. Hey, dog. Don't believe nothing, bro. My glasses, bro. You need to give me my glasses. Y'all broke my... Get off me, dog. Hey, get off me. No. Stop moving that. No, I'm handcuffed. Listen to me. I'm handcuffed.
Stop moving.
The man shouts for Amy as the officers push him on the ground, expecting her to ask the officers to leave him. Amy and her mom stand nearby watching as the officers hold him tight. It doesn't take long for the man to become agitated and begin to resist the officer. Then this happens.
Get down.
You know what I got?
That lady's not allowed in my home. Give me my glasses. Let me have my glasses, bro. Give me my glasses.
So just when you gave me this all you did?
Using my face and like shoving my face, yelling. He was even calling me a bitch and then he started pointing at me saying, bitch.
When you left, he didn't tell you what you did?
No.
The man is led to the police car while his girlfriend is asked about him. Shockingly, the man was already on probation when he attempted to assault the girl by shoving his fingers in her face and cursing at her. His erratic behavior leaves the officers with only one option, and that is to restrain him. This is how they take action.
Annie, I was just getting off probation in like 2 weeks, dog. Come over here. Hey, don't drag me out all crazy. Don't drag me out all
Hey, you're good.
Don't drag me out like that. I always do the choice. Get me the... Oh, man, these motherfuckers, man. Get me off of this. What the are you guys doing, man? Y'all kids, bro. That's not right. Look, Jamie. Look at what the you did.
The officers drag him out of the car and push him again onto the ground. However, this time they start wrapping him up as he continues to blame Amy for it. After his whole body's wrapped, they begin putting the helmet on him. But suddenly, he bursts into rage and does this.
Where's my glasses, dog? Yeah. Some shit. Crazy. Look it. Dog. Hey, I can't breathe in here. I can't breathe in here. I can't breathe in here. No, I can't breathe in here. I can't breathe in here. I can't breathe in. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe.
The man then shouts that he's unable to breathe, but the officers remain unbothered and continue with the procedure. The man is taken into police custody and is charged with battery against a household member and resisting arrest. He gets detained for 72 hours for this crime. Case 4.
I'ma get you, bitch! I'ma get you! I'll get your ass! I'ma get your ass!
Both the abusive boyfriend and his new chick try terrorizing an innocent ex-girlfriend, but the cops are not having it. But let's get to this case first. Back to the woman who tried punching a cop. On March 5th, 2023, an officer responded to a call for domestic violence. Upon arriving at the scene, he tried to talk to the woman involved, but she was completely uncooperative, screaming her head off at a man she later claimed as her boyfriend. Despite the officer's efforts to defuse the situation, it quickly spiraled out of control.
Officer, let's get a body camera on. What's going on, ma'am?
No.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Did you get popped in the mouth? No? What's going on? Who else does I want to say? I guess did you call us?
Say squish somebody, that's it.
Okay.
The officer approaches the female, later identified as Janiyah, and asks her what's going on, but she brushes him off completely and says he was called to escort someone out. The officer heads towards the entrance of the building, bracing himself for whatever's about to unfold.
Hey guys, police fireman! Do you need an ambulance for anything?
Look at my I didn't touch her. Didn't touch her. Don't come.
Nobody said he touched me.
That's fine, okay? ma'am. Just want to see.
That's my crib. What you mean? Fucking nobody even touch. Like, come on, bro.
I don't care, bro. It's fuck away from me. I didn't do shit, bro.
Nobody said you did shit. They say
No, you called him a fuck. Fuck you, police, bro. You
like you said, you playing me. Hit me.
I don't get no fuck away from me.
As the officer approaches the building entrance, a furious man steps out, claiming that he never touched Janiyah. The officer is momentarily caught off guard, but he tries to question the female, trying his best to understand the situation, but Janiyah clearly has other plans.
Slow down. Hey, bud.
I never touched you. You hit me and I hit you back.
I never touched you.
So now I touch, bro.
Yeah, I hit the up off of
I got the proof. I'm just sitting there. I'll get the Oh, right. What you talking about? I'm not even no more. You started talking to me because you gave me my key and I was gonna leave.
Shit, I'll pay to bring him.
That's not your shit,
You don't pay shit.
I said, don't bitch, you gotta be sticking out
Don't go
my
at him.
mouth,
Don't go at him.
No, bitch, we didn't look. Bro, get the get him out of my crib. Bro, he pushed me down the stairs. I didn't touch him at all. You pushed me down the stairs.
Okay, just.
Janiyah keeps going at the man, despite the officer's multiple requests not to do so. Things take a turn for the worse when the man steps out and accuses Janiyah of assaulting him. To the officer's surprise, she yells back that she's defending herself. The officer suspects that Janiyah might be hiding a crucial piece of information, and what she does next only proves him right.
Hey, ma'am, do you want to talk about what's going on?
Bro, I just want y'all to escort him.
Hold on. Hey, stay over here. Stay over here. Stay over here, or else you're going to go in cuffs, okay? Stay over here. Ma'am.
What I tell you?
Ma'am, stay over here. Stay over here.
Y'all don't need one more.
Ma'am.
Like I'm telling you.
Ma'am. Stop walking around or else you're going to get put in handcuffs, okay? You're not listening. How long has he lived here for?
We never, you pushed me down the stairs. My mom told you to stop hitting her f***ing daughter. Because you always fighting me.
Ma'am. Take a seat on the fire hydrant, okay? Ma'am.
Bro, so since you give me shit, I gotta bow down to you?
Ma'am.
I gotta bow down to you? Fuck, come on, bro.
Okay.
A second officer arrives at the scene, trying to calm the situation down, warning Janiyah multiple times that she might be arrested if she doesn't settle down. But she doesn't back down. Instead, she gets even louder with the officers, thinking she'd get out of the situation. But she couldn't be more wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, you're not, bro. Stop touching me.
Then chill out.
Wrong with you,
You want to go in handcuffs?
beating your ass too. What the fuck on me?
You can try that, but that wouldn't work
I ain't
out.
gonna touch.
Chill out.
Stop touching me.
You want to go in handcuffs?
What's wrong with you?
Chill out.
No. Stop touching me. I'm already mad, bro.
I don't care if you're mad, because I obviously can't help. I can't do anything for you if you don't talk to me. How long has he lived here? Ma'am?
After several tries to calm her down, the officer tries to cuff Janiyah, but she fights back hard, now throwing insults at the officer. He gives Janiyah another chance to calm down, but when her behavior doesn't change, he decides to arrest her for real. But just then, Janiyah does the unthinkable.
Stop touching me. Let me go. Go. Let me go.
Let me check these handcuffs. Yep, I'm going to check them.
Fuck. Let me go.
I gave you about 10 warnings.
I don't give a what you gave me. You don't know me, bro. I don't give a
Well, you're under arrest
I
now.
don't give a fuck. I didn't care then. I don't care now. Everybody gonna stop playing with me. For real.
Out of the blue, Janiyah swings at the officer, punching him right in the face. The officer keeps his calm and with backup proceeds to put handcuffs on her. But the screaming and swearing continue, and it seems that Janiyah has no plans of making it easy for anyone.
Take a seat.
I'm not playing. Give me my phone. Call
Take
my
a
grandma.
seat. You're not calling anybody right now.
Right? Cause you a let me go.
Miss Nichols, are you doing all right? Are you calm down a little bit? Do you want to talk about whatever happened inside the apartment?
I don't want to talk about it. Give me my phone. That's all I want. So I can make calls.
Okay.
The officers hoped that putting her in the car would calm her down. Instead, Janiyah refuses to talk to anyone, insisting she didn't touch her boyfriend. But that just gets her into more trouble. Despite her mother's attempts to calm her down, she continues acting erratically. Realizing there was no getting through to her, the officers drive her to the station, but her behavior only gets worse.
Alright, ain't no smoke with you, but it can get like that. I don't get no weird shit y'all be doing down here.
A lot of homicidal statements, a lot of statements to fight other inmates, stuff like that. So,
What do you want to fight? Y'all somebody on my crib. Y'all arrest me.
They weren't out there.
He don't live here. It's my shit.
These people weren't out there, Miss Nichols.
I'm talking to you.
Yep, I was the only one out there.
Yeah, you tried to grab me, and what happened? Boom, bop, don't touch me. Y'all
got her.
If touch me, it's gonna be the same thing. What's wrong with y'all? It is. Any female in here touch me, y'all gonna see on my soul. Y'all gonna have to put me somewhere by myself.
We're gonna need a cell.
Anybody touch me, I promise y'all gonna be called a cold red. I'm not in the mood to play with nobody.
Suicide?
No, I'm not suicide. But that's what I gotta say to get the f***ing people in. Yes,
Get out and kill.
At the station, Janiyah keeps acting up, threatening to punch anyone in her close proximity, and restlessly pacing the room. A female officer searches for her upon her request, but Janiyah keeps throwing insults at them. But that doesn't stop her from being charged with domestic dispute, domestic battery, aggravated battery upon a police officer, and resisting arrest. Case 5. And we're back to the abusive duo. On February 16th, 2023, authorities get a call about a fight between a woman and her ex. Upon the officer's arrival, they encountered the victim, who was bleeding from her mouth.
He's up in the apartment right now? Okay. Who else is in the apartment?
Him, another girl, two other men, and a child.
What's he look like?
Short, huh? No. African American.
How tall is he?
He's about your height, a bit shorter. Roger. He goes by that. Roger. What's his name? Roger.
Whose house is it?
What's his last name? It's another girl's house.
Any firearms?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of gun?
Bedroom, a pistol.
Whose gun is it?
It's registered in the girl's name.
As the police arrive on the scene, the woman approaches them with a noticeable injury. Spilling some basic details, she tells them that the assaulter, 37-year-old Broderick, was in the apartment with a woman he allegedly cheated with, two other men, and a child, adding that there's a firearm in the apartment. What the woman says next shocks the officers.
We broke up. We were actually still together. And he said you're lying, going to Dallas. And I said, okay, but give me my cup card because on my phone, we have the location at, right? And it's just something, my woman's situation told me something's not right. Something's not right. But I should also have my belongings in my phone. Ignored me. I'm like, okay, so there's only one place I know you could be, which is over here, the girl that we have problems with.
Is it okay if I get a photo of your face?
Alright.
Well,
so when I caught him over here, that's when like he got mad because I caught him.
The woman recounts that she suspected that Broderick's trip to Dallas was a cover-up, so she headed straight to this woman's place. When she confronted him in the hallway with the other woman, all hell broke loose, with punches flying left and right. The police braced themselves for a tough situation ahead, but nothing could have prepared them for what happened next.
Relax, calm down. Relax, come on outside, man. What's going on, bro? Hey, what's going on, dude? Huh? Step outside. What's going on, bro? We good. Okay, well, we hear a lot of yelling.
We ain't got no problems in here.
Well, we hear a lot of
Problems
yelling.
outside. We all good.
Okay, well, we need you to step outside.
No, what did I do?
He's under arrest. Back.
She came to my house.
Man, y'all weak as hell.
Y'all weak as hell. You're gonna get tased. Y'all stop, man.
Mother.
No, you're putting my boyfriend in jail because of a girl that came to my property.
Shit pulling up on me. Punch me in my face. Y'all can kiss my ass.
Right off the bat, Broderick is defensive. The officers try to keep their cool, repeatedly asking him to step out, but he's not budging. Taking matters into their own hands, the officers forcefully escort him out, but Broderick battles his arrest, all the while throwing insults at them. The police finally put handcuffs on him, thinking that the worst is over, but they have a new situation on their hands.
Somebody, help me tonight because I got a firearm in there.
No, there is no firearm in there. The bitch lied, and you guys are not coming in my house.
Is the pumpers nice? Can we might just close that door real fast?
Close my door because they're not coming in my house until I hear something. She came to my house, and you guys just arrested my boyfriend. She came to my house and was trying to fight me and jump me with another girl, and he was protecting me.
As Broderick is taken away to the car, the woman, claiming to be his girlfriend, leaps to his defense. When the police inquire about the firearm, the woman firmly shuts the door, refusing to let the police enter her house, insisting that the victim started the fight and that Broderick was just protecting her from the victim. The officers try their best to de-escalate the situation, but this woman clearly has other plans.
Give a fuck!
So just...
Bitch, you came to my house, and you got my boyfriend.
So real quick, so just...
I'ma get you, bitch! I'ma get you! I'll get your ass! I'ma get your ass! I'ma get your ass! I'ma get that ass! I'ma get that ass!
You're gonna get arrested.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting her. She got my motherfucking boyfriend arrested.
The woman spots the victim and starts throwing insults at her and threatening her as if that'll somehow help her boyfriend. The officers try to defuse the situation, but the sheer audacity of defending a man who just assaulted another woman leaves them speechless. Little do they know, Broderick's lies are about to take a more shocking turn.
Man, that's cool, man, but I didn't start no problems, man. I'm not even from here. I don't start no problems, man. This pulled up on me. I left her house for the same reason, because she be putting her hands on me, man. And this pulled up on me and punched me in my face 1,000,000 times. And she did it 3 days ago. I have 1,000,000 cuts in my mouth from 2 days ago.
You got a laceration or something on your hand?
Man, that's from the bottle I just had.
Okay.
That's from a bottle. You can go and look in the.
We're not seeing anything else. I just noticed that your hand was bloody.
Yes, sir. It's a bottle.
Down in the police car, Broderick continues to talk nonsense, refusing to acknowledge his rights. He persists in his delusion, blaming the victim for starting the fight, and even claiming that she was the abuser, but the lacerations on his hands paints a different picture. Any lingering doubt in the officer's mind about his innocence evaporates after what he does next.
Let me just check your hand here. Let me just see your hand here. Okay?
This was wet. Oh, you listen at her.
Hey.
Listen, she think the shit funny, man. Oh yeah?
Y'all think you can
Oh yeah?
making it worse.
Oh yeah?
The officers pull Broderick out of the car to inspect the lacerations on his hands, but he immediately gets into a heated argument with the victim. Despite officers' attempts to calm the situation, they remain at odds. As a last resort, the police separate them, but the victim has one last piece of evidence that could put Broderick into more trouble.
Earlier today, I was at work, and he was coming to get me and everything, so that is over there. But at some point, in the text messages...
Is it okay if I look?
Yes, that's fine. At some point, the messages, you could see that he was already in my grandma's house. He was living with me. We were at my house. I had bought him 2 beers. We were talking. We had a conversation about him going to Dallas. That randomly, suddenly, when I had came and got my belongings, all I did when I pulled up with my cousin, I had got out the car. Already, like he knew he got caught up. He got caught up on because he lied to me.
So you got out of the car here and he saw you.
Yeah.
And he just started doing
going off.
Okay.
Because
he was outside or inside?
He was outside. Outside of the
Did you guys followed them here?
We didn't exactly follow them, but when we got here, they were getting
You both
out.
arrived generally at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there was an argument in the parking lot?
I literally had just gotten out the car.
Yeah.
His reaction was he was surprised.
And then he attacked you?
Yes.
Okay. What did he do?
Socked me in the face. I got pulled by my hair. I just kept on getting punched.
The victim showed the officer prior text messages that prove that when she got to the parking lot of the apartment complex, she just wanted to get her belongings back. But Broderick lost all cool and started attacking her. After listening to this, Broderick is taken down to the police station and is charged with simple assault and resisting arrest. So, what do you think of these abusive people in the video? Were the cops in the right, or did they perhaps take it too far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.